Right. Okay. Have you switched it on? Well, we're going to test against the laptop. That? Because they're not working off the phone.
Yeah, that's why it won't work. That's why the phone can't see it. That explains why.
So where would edit the stream? Where would that be?
In the cancel stream, this is touch streaming software.
Can't change it, can you?
No. So what I have done is I've redirected everyone from here. They should be now on that one. One waiting. They almost maybe have moved.
Okay.
We are live there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, people are like,
I don't think there's anybody there. Still 5-2 anyway. Oh, we've got 5 people. Booyah. Nice. All right. Well, we can just check if the mic and that's working just. Cool. Got like a 2-minute delay. Oh.
so Ron is online. Take question. Check on that one.
You get to see who's online or not really? Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. I can go and fetch Brian. Oh, 15 people. Cool. Does the image get swapped around like we had when we were doing Facebook? Okay, cool. Aren't you getting buffering? All right. That should be a little bit better. All right. Hello, Hunter. Hunter, go to mommy that side, boy. Okay. Cool. What's the official time? 6 o'clock on the dot. Cool. All right. Let's get started. Hey, welcome to Karate Center. This is a big experiment for the people who are watching online. This is our first time that we are trying this via YouTube. We have done this before last year with us as we try and make corrections. We've already had one issue tonight. We hopefully will sort it out, and the next time it'll be a little bit better and a little bit easier. Then, sometimes during the training, you'll notice that we'll put on mask, or I'll put on mask, because obviously the dechi has to wear a mask, and so do I during some training. That's because we haven't had a full isolation period yet from one another, because we still interact with other people outside in the real world. So please bear with us. We are using a microphone, so hopefully we will have better sound and that everything will be good. Okay, so to get started, I'm going to get Brian to do warm-ups, and we go from there. For anybody who's like a little bit confused by Brian's funny belt, because he's wearing his funny belt tonight, it is a dojo dechi or uke belt, and that is the living student who is busy learning about karate, and it is a white. See this weird belt, don't freak out, it's a little eternal dojo thing, it's not some special grade. Thank you very much. Hi, warm-ups please, Brian. Move a little bit back so that you're clearly visible, that's good.
Okay, everybody. Right. Onegaishimasu, everybody. All right, just to get started, nice and warm, starting off with some jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And from here, shuffle itch, knee, sun, shi, go, rook, pitch, hutch, ku, ju. We just again itch, knee, sun, shi, go, rook, pitch, hutch, ku, ju. And running on the spot, lift your knees nice and high. Okay, and roll your toes forwards and backwards. Push down. Other foot, roll your toes forwards and backwards. Push down. And just opening up, big toes, little toes, big toes, little toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And go up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And lift up one leg, turn your ankle. Turn your ankle the other way. And spin your leg. Spin it the other way. Okay, and make light kicks going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down, bring your other leg up, turn your ankle. And now spin your leg. Other way. And make light kicks going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Put your leg down. And from here, just twisting your hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And swing your arms forward. Swing your arms backwards. And one arm forward, one arm backwards. Change. All right. And everybody, grab your wrist, twist it out. Grab your thumb, pull it down to your arm. Pull your thumb back. And other hand, twist your wrist. Grab your thumb, pull it down. Pull your thumb back. Shake your wrists out. Put your hands together, push down. And looking left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Looking up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and roll your head in a semicircle forward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everybody, stretching to the left. Make sure you push your hips forward. Bend your knee over your toes and keep your back up nice and straight. And stretch to the other side. And straight from here, go down, try and keep this foot nice and flat on the floor. Stretching out your hamstrings. And change. Same with the other side. Keep your foot nice and flat. And change. And change. And go down into splits. As far down as you can go. And sit on your backside. All right. Everybody take your left hand and grab your left foot. All right. Everybody take the other hand, grab the other foot. If you can, rest your knee, rest your head on your knee. Alright, everybody take your right hand, grab your right foot. And everybody take the other hand, grab the other foot. Alright, and put your legs down in front of you, shake them out. Bring one foot in, reach out with the opposite hand, grab the toes. Make sure you keep your knee nice and flat. And change other leg. And put your feet together. Pull them in nice and close. Keep your back straight. And just bouncing your legs. Push your legs down. And stand up. And swing one arm across. Pull back the other arm. Change other side. Should I run through the dynamic stretches as well? Alright. Alright, everybody, put your hands out in front of you, same height as your belt. And what you're going to do is just touch your knee to your hands. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, same thing, just opposite sides. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ke, ju. Alright, take your hands, raise them same height as your shoulders. Now you're just going to touch knees to your fingers. Toes to your fingers. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Opposite sides. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ke, ju. Alright, ready for you to say it? Cool. So, hopefully everybody can hear me nice and clearly. And we can get on with some basic training and we'll go from there. Brian? No, just stay here. Okay, so we're going to start with something that everybody can do. So we'll start with some standing basics and then we'll build onto that. Obviously, the great dilemma that we face is not knowing, like we do in Zoom, who's in the class and what belt level you're at. So we're going to start with something elementary and systematically build it up and maybe have a little bit of fun with it tonight. Okay, so open up, heikodachi, feet parallel, chamber your hand, hage uke, face block or rising block. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ke, and ju. Alright, now what I want you to do, we're going to just step and slide. Step and slide, okay? Okay, keep your hands up. You ready? Ich,
Ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hut, ku, and ju. Alright, so I'm staying in Heikodachi. I'm going to drop the camera. You can see my feet. You might not see my hands so well, but we're going to just carry on with that stepping 10 more times. You ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hut, ku, and ju. Next thing I would like to do is add a twist. And by creating a twist, we're going essentially into punching. Alright, so split and twist, and we have a punch in Dutch. Ready? Ich, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hut, ku, ju. Okay, let's see if we can get this a little bit more balanced. Hopefully, let me just check with the boss at the back in screen. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay. Ich. I'll do okay. Same arm, same leg. Ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hut, ku, ju. Okay. So, what I'm going to be thinking about is Dixarich. Moving, getting out the way. Not moving backwards and forwards as much, but immediately starting with moving to the outside or to the inside. It's up to you. The next thing, we're going to start tweaking how we would do counters based on Dixarich kata. Okay? So, you ready? We step to the side, ich, and I want you to bring your hand down and punch. And come back to this position, block, down, and punch. Block, down, punch. Now from this position, if you step, cover, block, down, and punch. So the lower grade beginners, you should be able to follow this. More advanced students and seniors, this is a little bit easier. You ready? Ich, 1, 2, ni, san, chi, go, look, sit, hut, ku, and ju. Okay, so to help you get more repetitions, I will count from the side and Brian will do the exercise, okay? Brian, come inside. Okay, you ready? Moving to the side and off you go. Ich, Gyakuzuki, ni, san. Don't go back to the center from that position. Chi, go, look, sit, hut, ku, and ju. Right. Sometimes we make mistakes. Alright. So, if you were watching carefully and training along, maybe you did something else like the Dechi did. Okay? Out of shots again, Brian. H-mask. So, please make sure, block, and then pull the forearm down to clear, and then punch. If somebody is attacking and their arm is up, if you're trying to hit them in the face, their arm needs to be pressed down. So please make sure you clear the arm in the training. Think about what you're doing. Do not just copy blindly. Okay? So, as you move, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's see if you can make selection. Ready, itch, knee, fan, chi, go, look, fetch, hut, cue, and hit. Alright, great. Cool, thanks Brian. Right, so let's move on to our next exercise. Same footwork. So as we move, one, high block. Let me move a little bit back so you can see a bit better. High block, and then punch, instead of reverse punch, Urzuk. And I want you to aim that Urzuk slightly upward and back. So I don't want a sticking punch. I want to leave the guard hand up or the blocking hand up, and I want a snappy punch. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Itch, neck, thumb, key, go, look, fetch, hut, go, kill. Okay, so 10 times with Brian. Let's go. Itch, knee, thumb, key, go, look, fetch, hut, key, itch, come up, knee, thumb, key, go, look, fetch, hut, go, and good. Alright, excellent. Thanks, Brian. So, as we're going through these exercises, you'll notice this time we kept the hand up and then we punched. And that is because we're actually trying to change the target that we're hitting, and we're trying to make sure that we're exposing part of the body. So in the first one, imagine you were blocking the arm, you had raised it up, it's creating an obstruction, so you're pulling it down to hit the person in the face. In the second one, when you raise the arm up, you're trying to get in close, you're exposing these ribs, and you're hitting the ribs with an Urzuk, short punch, and it's got to go up at an angle so that it can have the maximum amount of damage. If you go in flat, it might not work as well. So when you're going in slight upward angle, and you should be concentrating, front two knuckles, upward, front two knuckles, upward, okay? So in doing this, we start building not what is essentially Bunkai, but more importantly, what your kata is trying to develop. Because Bunkai and the street and kumite never resembles one another. It's a set of nice ideas that we've got, and in polishing them, we're hopefully going to polish a whole bunch of ideas simultaneously. And that is the beauty of kata, and doing your kata at home, taking it home. It's like a textbook. And then doing application work, and then taking the application work and starting to play with the application work slightly so that you can expand your ability. So as we go along, we're going to try and expand the ability of what we're doing. Okay, so our next idea, I'm moving a little bit further backwards. You might want to practice this on the side while we're doing it so you don't make a mess, Brian. We're going to go 1, and we're going to push the arm. Okay? So let's move across. We're going to do this in pieces. 1, and push the arm. So block and push. 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 The same arm blocks and pushes. Block and push. Block and push. Ready? Let's do a couple of counts with Brian. Here we go. You ready? Okay, is this thing's mic on? Okay, 7 or 7, time out. We just want to check the mic.
Video is great, video quality. It's distorting through the mic because your voice is loud, but the mic is not.
Okay.
All right. Much clearer.
Okay, is it clearer now? Good. Here we go. All right, Brian, let's go. Okay. So, moving to the outside, block and press. Here we go. Ich, knee, side, chi, go, ruk, sit, hut, ki, je, ich, nee, faster Brian, sun, chi, go, push yourselves, ruk, sit, hut, ki, and you. All right, excellent. Cool. So, as we move on, so now we're going to start doing some little bit fancy footwork, okay? So, if we move 1, 2, okay, now I want you to imagine you're pushing the person and they're going to spin around. They're going to try and hit you here. So now I want the same one, block and strike. And now we're going to be maybe perpendicular to there and ready. So now we're coming back to a center piece. So 1, 2, you're going to push their arm, they're going to spin, you're going to use the same arm. Block and strike. And ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. And ready. Ich. Knee. Side. Chi. Go. Look. Sit. Hut. Ki. And Ji. Right. 10 more with the dechi. Let's go. Ready. Ich. Nay. Sun. Chi. Go. Rook. Set. Hut. Curve. And jut. All right, cool. All right, Brian, stay a bit closer. Okay. So, we're going to raise this up. So sorry. Okay. And first application, so that you can see it now with the basic idea of how we are working. It's on the left side, please. He's punching Jordan. Block, clear, hit. Okay? So this is basics. This is a little bit more practical. Grabbing, pulling, creating this forward moment. If you bend your wrist and you pull it in, come a bit closer, Brian. So 1, 2, 3. The first acts as a lock. It's wedge shaped. So as you clear the arm, you grab it and you press down as you pull. You're effectively locking the arm and bang, hit. Okay, that was number 1. So let's do right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, The second one, we kept the arm up and we pumped the person in the ribs. So we block, now pressing upward and hitting into the ribs. Keeping contact. 1. Okay, other side. When you expose the rib by lifting the arm, then the punch goes in here, kind of this way. Don't hit flat. Upward and into those ribs. It's a little bit more painful. Alright? Number 3, punch that side. 1, imagine pushing the person this way, and they go with the flow and they swing this way. No, this hand. God gave you 2 hands. And he swings this way. Okay, so 1, pushing, this hand is coming around. So as you push, block and strike. Okay, so let's go the other way. 1, push, block and strike. Making sure you're trying to get out the way. Obviously, we're exploring an idea. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay? So, let us continue with a couple more ideas. Okay? Alright, so, 추다무게, chest block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so, same idea. Move, block. Move, block. Hekodach stepping, left and right. Ready? So if I'm blocking with my right hand, when I step, right, left, left hand. Step, 1, 2, block. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Hey Brian, come, let's do a few more reps. Ready? 1, 2, no, keep it square. Don't turn yet, Brian. 3, faster, Brian. Go. 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, now we're going to push yourself. So everyone needs to be a little bit faster than the previous block, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 6, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Did you make a mess? If you did, it's okay. All right, you just got to keep working. Making mistakes is part of life. All right, not being able to keep up, being out of breath, good for you. You're training hard. All right, let's carry on. Okay. So, as we step, we're going to twist again. So we're creating Sanchin Dutch, okay? 1. So make sure, good, solid position. Ready? 1, 2, go. 6, 8, 9, 10, 9, 10, go. 6, 8, go, jump. All right. 10 more with Brian. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 6, 8, go, jump. All right. Excellent. Hey. So, moving, 1, I'll block, from the kick, move, kick, 1, block, maigiri, block, maigiri, block, maigiri, 1, block, maigiri, 2, 3, go. 6, 8, go, jump, 1, 2, 3, go, 6, 8, go, and jump. All right, ready? 10 more with Brian. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 6, 8, go, and jump.
breather time. Stand in, shakiness. Drop, stretch a little. At the moment I'm concentrating on getting more square. While you're getting your breath, we're going to talk about maigiri. So, I'm going to show the maigiri in different ways. We're going to slow down. We're going to do a thrusting or penetrating maigiri. We're going to do a hinging or lifting maigiri. So we can work with it. We're going to change the weapon on the foot. We'll do a ball of the foot kick. We will do the instep or top of the foot kick. And maybe we'll even just kick with the shin. Because they are all good weapons. And it increases your variety. And by increasing your variety, we increase your versatility. Okay? So, slowing down. Move. Block. Now I want you to grab the arm. And up. And in. And down. And like our urazuk, our kick needs to go slightly upward. And I want you to imagine you're kicking into the rib cage from the bottom up. Okay, so after this, grab on, kick, and back. So move, block, grab on, kick, and back. And try and go upward. 3, block, grab, kick, and back. 4, block, grab, kick, and back. 5, block, grab, kick, and back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so in this exercise we started introducing block and grab. And this is an important skill that you will need later on. Not all the time, either this or this. Sometimes we intercept with a closed hand and we change it to an open hand. And sometimes we go straight to open hand. For now, chest block, then hiki-uke. Okay? So, ready? Let me move further back again. 1, block, grab, kick, and back. 2, block, grab. Concentrate that you're not doing too much footwork, that you're just lifting the leg, extending and putting it back. 3, block, grab, extend and back. 4, block, grab, extend and back. 5, block, grab, extend and back. 6, block, grab, extend and back. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 10 times with Brian. You should have the idea, and let's see if you can pick up the tempo. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, faster Brian, 9, 10. All right, good. Right, let's move on. So, block, now, up and down. Block, up and down. So, I don't want you to kick as high. This is the target. If your foot's this high, how big is the giant? Okay? So, keep it relative to your height. I need my foot to rise up to the same height as my groin, and maybe for penetration purposes and being effective, maybe go in 2 inches, 5 centimeters. Ready? So let's move one way. 1, and up. 2, and up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And ready. Okay, 10 more. Let's go. Ready? Move back, Brian. Here we go. Itch. Neck. Sun. Oh, Brian, weapon. Chain. Go. All of your foot, Brian. Rock. Set. Hut. Go. And you. Cool. Right. Our next kick is a little bit more relaxed and very flicky. Okay? We're going to use the top of the foot and we're going to flick the leg. So, similar action, but now flicking, and for fun, because I'd like to challenge you, front leg. So now, up, and kick, and back. And again, our target is the groin. So don't kick this high, because we're kicking a giant thing, about the same height as yourself. Ready? We're going to move this way first. 1, grab on, straight away, hip juke. Front foot. 2, 3, 4, so small adjustments. Don't turn so much, slightly turned, but slightly straighter, kick and back. 5, 6, 7, 8, you can see my foot's traveling straight towards the camera. 9, 10, itch, hip, sun, shake, go, rock, sit, hut, go, and jump. All right, Brian, come on. Ready, itch, neck, sun, shake. Straighten that foot, Brian. Don't kick with the bent foot. Okay? Hut, key, 2. 10 more. Ready? Itch, neck, sun, shake, go, rock, sit, hut, go, and jump. Cool. Lekker. For all the non-South Africans, the word lekker means sweet or nice. In our native Dutch in Africa, called Afrikaans. So when we say lekker, it means excellent, nice, well done, keep it up. Ready? 1, 2. So, first kick, kingiri. Second kick, hinge kick. So, 1, kingiri, hinge kick. Block, kingiri, hinge kick. Block, kingiri, hinge kick. Block, kingiri, hinge kick. Ready? Come, Brian, let's go. Ready? Itch. Nay. Sun. Che. Go. Rook. Sit. Hut. Good. And you. Alright, cool. So, we want to cut a little bit of time off of that. Want to make it go a bit faster. And to do this, we're going to change the double kick to a jump kick, to Mai Tobi Geri. Now, most people will only know Mai Tobi Geri from Karate Kid. Goju practitioners, this kick only occurs per se in our very last advanced kata called Supe Rumpe. All right? And obviously, if you come from a variety of different styles, there will be a lot of different ways of doing it. Okay? But I want you to relax, and I want you to try and just get the idea as one kick finishes, immediately kicking with the second kick. Okay? So, let's move. Block one. Now, one. Don't put your foot down. Immediately jump and kick and land. And ready. Block, front, and second kick and land. Block, front, second kick and land. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and run, 9, and 10. All right, a little bit faster, Brian. Let's challenge yourself. You ready? Itch. Net. Sun. Kick and land, Brian. Chain. Go. Work. Sets. Huts. Cut. And jump. All right, everybody relax. So, standing on one leg, grab the back leg, press, and just try to stretch your quad a little bit. Your hamstrings have been working very hard. What tends to happen, the quad takes over, and it starts causing a little bit of cramping. Obviously, the more fit you are, the less likely this will occur. The older you get, the more out of training you are, the more likely it's going to happen. And change. Balance, stretch. And again, let's just repeat. And one last time. Try to keep the head over the hips. Okay, and then just relax and stretch forward a little bit. Stretch out those hamstrings. Alright, cool. Let's go. Get upright. Itch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, sit, hut, good, and jig. Okay, a little bit faster. Concentrate up past your nose and circular. Ready? Itch, knee, sun, chi, go, look, sit, hut, good, and jig. All right, Brian, let's go a few times. Ready? Faster every single time. Itch, knee, sun, chi, go, rook, sit. Wait for the count, Brian. Hut, kick, and jig. Cool. Okay. So, what we're going to do, we're going to step in and block. Now, this doesn't make any sense that we're stepping in with the other hand and blocking to this back leg, but we're going to do it anyway. All right, ready? Itch, 45 and block. Knee, 45 and block. Sun, chi, go, look, sit, hut, good, and jig. Right, Brian, let's go. Ready? Itch, knee, sun, chi, go, rook, sit, hut, go, and jig. Ready? 10 more. Let's try and push ourselves a little bit harder. Itch, knee, sun, G. Come on, Brian, move both your feet. Go. Rook. Set. Hut. Good. Turn. All right. Okay. So, block 1. Take a knee. Grab. Pull. Ready. So, step. Block. Take a knee. Grab and pull. Yeah, I'm not giving about my head. I'm stepping in. I'm tackling. I'm South African. We play rugby. And normally we would tackle a person if we get half a chance. Obviously our cousins across the ocean, the Aussies and the Kiwis, they like this too, as well as the guys who invented the game, the English. So this is for all those rugby playing nations out there. Ready? 1, and tackle. And ready. 2, block and tackle. Ready. 3, block and tackle. Ready. Come on, Brian, let's go. 4, block and tackle. More at an angle, okay? 5, block and tackle. 6, block and tackle. 7, block and tackle. 8, block and tackle. 9, block and tackle. And 10, block and tackle. All right. Some of the guys who've done a little bit of tournament fighting will remember a certain Rafael Agev, very, very good at double leg takedown. So they changed the rules to stop him scoring points. Oh, that's what I think at least. Okay, so we've covered little Ageuke, little Chudanuke, little Gedambarai. We've deviated from classical Bunkai and started doing things that are a little bit different. Why? Because we've got to keep our training creative. As we go into things like lockdowns and spend time in isolation, obviously you want to be stimulated. And to be stimulated means you have to change the mundane and do something different. So what do you do to reinforce over and over? You do repetitions. What do you do to make sure your base, your foundation stays the same? You practice the things that we don't change so much. You practice things like your kata. You practice your set work, Kion Ippon type Bunkai, which you might do in a test. Okay? But that doesn't make you proficient. Doesn't keep you entertained. Doesn't keep you enthralled. Doesn't keep you excited. You need to keep yourself excited. Okay? So, what we're now going to do, we're going to do our kata. Some of you may have watched the video on this. Sitting on our butt. Okay? So, if you know how to do Giksarech, you're going to do Giksarech on your butt. Well, I'm not. Brian is. Okay, everybody, find yourself a seat. Sit on your butt. Sit down. No, you. Sit. On your butt. Cross your legs. Or legs out straight. Okay, you ready? Kyotsuke? Ready. All right, yoy. Okay, so you've got to turn. You've got to do everything the same as the kata, except for the legs, because you're sitting on your butt. Ready? 1. Where's the turn? And 2. And 3. Turn to the front and block. And 1. And 2. And 3. Step forward. 1. Chest block. 2. Chest block. All right, you got to kick upward now. You ready? Kick, elbow, hurricane, block, punch, and swivel and strike. Oh, Brian, I think you went the wrong way around. Should be facing that, arm that way, facing that way. Turn. There we go. And to the back. 1, turn and block. And kick. Land, elbow, hurricane, get umrai, punch, and strike. Oh no, Brian, didn't you turn in the kata? Oh. And turn, pull back, 1. And move forward, block. Move back. Oh, you punch prematurely, Brian. And finish the kata. 1. And move forward. And 2. And open. and bow. Yeah, I'm a terrible person. Okay, so different way of doing your kata. Same idea. On your knees. Ready? Go skate. Ready? Doi. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Up, down, elbow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Kick, leg, elbow. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. So, thank you very much. I think we're going to call it an evening. We've been online teaching for about 55 minutes. Thank you very, very much for logging in, joining us. I see we've got 22 likes. I think at our peak, we probably had just over 30 people join us. Seen lots of comments. I know that my wife, since Zoe, has been in the background, replying and doing all that admin. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Wednesday for the next class. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimasu. Sayonara. Thank you, Brian. Arigatou gozaimasu.
Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
So, cool. We're out of here. How do we terminate, son?
Thanks, everyone. I'm going to finish with technical support. We're going to leave the chat up for you and catch up with all the comments. It's been so great being with you and chatting while Sensei Jagger's been teaching. Thank you for your kind words, and it was such an awesome and fun first live stream. I'll see you on Wednesday. Take care. Oh, Brian, they also say thank you to you. Even you, Deshi. Bye, everybody.